The following presentation is brought to you by the Realm Network.
Here we are at the mansion in Central Florida for a special edition of Face Value on the Realm Network. Let me hit the volume on this thing. Is that it? That's the volume. It's actually not. We're here. We're doing Face Value. It's not. That's it. I'm in movie mode. So here we are with a special. This is not a special edition. It's an edition because I drove hours to get here to do the show. Since you can't do the show without me, chime in anytime you want.
Well, technically, I couldn't do the show without you. I was kind of looking forward, though, to doing the show from your spot. I was going to sit in the chair, and you could go off on remote location again. I was looking forward to that.
I was on remote location.
Wherever you were at an actual mansion.
I was in an actual mansion. So we'll catch everybody up really quickly. I am actually in the middle of shooting my first feature film, which is exciting as hell because we had a great week. Just over a week ago, I did the Ford commercial, and I was putting pictures on Facebook and things like that. Of all things, I mean, it's totally out of character. They had me as a monster truck driver for a new Ford commercial, and that went well. You weren't interested in that one?
Well, no, I thought it was good. I mean, it's Ford, so it's a big deal.
It was a big deal. It was it was a regional one. It was the north. I guess it's the northeast region, and they were down here because of all the snow and everything, and they shot it, and I shot it with a great bunch of guys, and we spent the day, and we shot a Ford commercial. I was like, that's pretty freaking cool. I got my Expedition outside, and it's a Ford, and I like Fords. They were monster trucks, and that was cool. The running joke was they stuck me in the back of a Ford something.
Didn't you get stuck?
Yeah, I got stuck, and they thought it was great, so they shot it and made a commercial out of it. I mean, that was the most absurd thing. Like, hey, can you do that again, Bill? I'm like, I can't get out of it the first time. And they gave me a line, and it was a good guys to work with, and we've hit this streak lately about the opportunities that are coming around, and I've been working with a man. And you have to, everybody who's listening to this, you have to go to YouTube. And I'm gonna do this. Riju R. Sam. And there's a book called The Kamasutra Garden. And here come the snickers. And I see your eyes rolling. And when we first learned about this project, go ahead, chime in. What'd you think when I first told you about this project?
Well, I'm glad enough. I'm glad I'm old enough to understand that it's just a movie. Otherwise, I think I'd be very emotionally scarred.
You and Mama had the same. I said, hey, so Steve, Steve the driver comes in. He goes, we have an opportunity here. You want to audition for the Kamasutra Garden? And Mama had the same thing. She goes, what? Because that's all that has to be in the news is Bill DeMott tied into the Kamasutra Garden.
Right.
So we thought about it, and we said, well, what do we have to lose? And then as everything, you do your homework. And Riju is a great writer and a director, and he's got so many projects out. And he's like, you can go check his stuff out on YouTube. So my point is, go Google this man. Go Riju R. Sam. The project we're working on currently, right now, that I drove home from location, hours in the car to come back to Casey because she would not do the show without me. Not out of loyalty, she just wouldn't do a solo show. But she'd go on Jeff Lane's show and do a show for him, but she wouldn't do a show for me. Well, we won't talk about it. Great.
That's not true.
Great. You and Jeff had great tweets back and forth. Oh, thank you. Everybody loved Casey on Jeff's show.
I have been prepared for the show for the past 2 days and usually get stuff ready.
Busy.
So I had stuff ready.
I'm a movie star now.
Okay, yeah, we get it.
Your people have to now call my people.
I am your people. And you are my people. So cut out the middleman.
We'll talk about Riju later, but that's a different thing. This is face value. You're going to take, I'm a major, your people now have to call my people. And if your people and my people are the same people, then you should know what I'm doing.
I do know what you're doing.
I'm going to give a little bit of this movie away right now. I am the owner of a brothel. You know what a brothel is?
Yes, I do. With the horse.
This has been a stretch. This has been a far cry from the laughing man, Hugh Morris.
Thank goodness.
To the tough enough Bill DeMott. I am the good thing is, as everybody knows, my signature and the logo of everything I do is hats and cigars. So I do have cigars, which is very necessary because I'm gonna give a little bit more of this movie away. So now you know I'm the owner. I'm the main man. As Karen, our neighbor, says, "Are you the boss?" Yes, I'm the boss. And now on my resume, Casey Lee DeMott, I can now put I have been choreographed for everyone who's ever wanted to see something in their lifetime. And I'm going to keep everybody updated on when this premiere is here in the States. But it's an Indian-based company. It's going to be huge. I'm going to be huge over the pond. I'm telling you that right now. Huge over the pond. I'm going to be on airplanes. I'm going to be going to premieres. Me and my host. I mean, me and everybody who's in the me and my whores. What I whores? What I say the other day? Dad, where you going? I'm going to work with my whores.
Yeah.
One of my whores. My Aunt Roberta calls that way. You with whores? Or as Butchie says, Aunt Gina says, dogs and whores. So in DeMott lingo. Hopefully
Billy doesn't say that though.
He will not say that. If he says that, it'll be because he heard it somewhere else because he's not allowed to watch the show anyway. So I drove home. Great. So I'm excited about that project. We'll keep everybody updated. There's pictures posted on Facebook, and if you go to my Facebook page, whatever it is, facebook.com/democracy. Get it in this presidential year, democracy. You can go and see some of that stuff. But let me put his name up there again because I'm really enjoying my time with the production crew and everything. And Riju R. Sam, the project is called the Kamasutra Garden. It really takes you away. Like the title doesn't do the story justice. And it's really a great story. It's well written. There's so many young actors out there, and there's a lot of seasoned veterans in it, and there's some international stars in it as well. And it's just I'm very, very grateful for the opportunity. It's been a lot of fun. So on a rare early night, I got in the Escalade and drove all the way home so we can get this show in and do all that stuff. But that's what I've been doing. Catch everybody up. Ford commercials, feature films. Shout out to my boy Derek Nykirk, who's out on the West Coast doing the same thing, except on a bigger scale. He shot me a great, so a lot of encouragement from people because that's out of my wheelhouse.
But you're used to being on camera.
Yeah, but it's different when the red light is on, tough enough, and it's about wrestling and coaching people and things. And this is totally not that. This is totally like in a room where people are openly rehearsing it, and they're in character. They're in their character, and I'm like walking in like.
You are a character.
Yes, but I'm like a normal character. These people are character. They're in their character. They've been studying for months to become the people in this movie. I'm Bill, and I've always said it. I'm the same Bill here on this show as I am driving to the gym, as I am that goes to church, as I am that walks in the Publix, or the guy who rakes the yard. Like, that's me. So you put the red light on and you go, Bill, can you be the guy on Toughen Up? Sure. Now it's, Bill, be the head of this brothel. And inside there's a 12-year-old going, there's girls everywhere. This is so cool. And then they said, Bill, you have to learn the choreography for the dance scene. And I started looking around because that's when I thought I was really over huge and I had a stunt double. And I was looking for another 6'2" kind of burly man with a fake beard on or something. And they go, okay, you're up.
The following presentation is brought to you by the Realm Network.
Hey everybody, this is Bill DeMott, and I got to tell you, I'm so excited about everything that's gone on with the brand and with Vince Russo and being on the brand and being part of that crew. I want to thank Vince, and we're so happy to announce that now the BDE is its own channel on the Realm Network. And you can get all the past podcasts, and you can go on my YouTube account and you can see the Bill DeMott experience and all of the past things that we've done. And we're looking forward to the future on the Realm Network. Again, Vince Russo on the brand has started something that he can't control himself. And the BDE is now its own channel. And you're going to get shows like Turning Point, where I'm going to be talking about wrestling, the thing that everybody's been waiting for the past 6 months on the Realm Network with Bill DeMott. I'm going to talk wrestling. You're going to get Face Value with my daughter, Casey, and we're going to talk about life, and you take it at face value. We're going to be serious. There's going to be the Turning Point. There's football with Miss Paula, and there's Paula's Twitter account, and you have to hook her up. You have to tweet her because we're going to talk about stuff. We're going to finish out the year strong with football with Miss Paula, and it all happens on the Realm Network. And right now, you can get your subscription, $3.95 a month, but if you put in the promo code BDE16 right now, $2.95 a month, for the BDE on the Realm Network. Promo code BDE16 is the coupon. Put it in there. $2.95 a month. You get Turning Point. You get Face Value. You get the interviews with unbelievable people. David Brady's coming up. And you can subscribe to this channel. And then you can go and watch the Bill DeMott Experience on YouTube. And you can subscribe to the Bill DeMott Experience on YouTube. All for you. Bill DeMott, all month long. We have football. We have Turning Point. We have Face Value. We have interviews. I'm going to catch up with Vince every now and again. Vince and I may break off and start another show. But it all started with the brand and Vince Russo. And it's grown to the BDE on the Realm Network. And we're excited. We cannot tell you how excited we are. And if you look on the bottom of the screen, click on that site. It takes you right to the subscription page. We're going to have fun. We're going to be serious. We're going to laugh. More importantly, we go back to having fun. But the Realm Network's about to blow up in 2016. And right next to the brand now, you have the BDE. It all started somewhere. It started with Vince. Now it comes to Bill. We're going to have fun. Turning Point's going to be great. We're going to talk wrestling. We're going to have wrestlers, men, women, old guys, young guys, sometimes just me giving you an opinion. Face Value is the most entertaining thing I've ever seen. You don't want to miss one episode. We went on location. It's coming up. It's must-see TV. And for everybody on iTunes, I'm going to give you something to listen to in the traffic. I'm going to give you something on the ride. I'm going to give you something. And it happens here on the Realm Network. So don't miss out. I cannot express enough. It's $3.95 a month for the BDE. But if you put in the promo code right now, BDE16, that's BDE16, $2.95 a month. We're going to be throwing specials at you. We're going to be throwing shows at you, and we're going to entertain you. More importantly, subscribe to the Bill DeMott Experience. We're going to show you exactly what entertainment is, and we're going to make you laugh. We're going to piss some people off along the way, and hopefully we're just going to have some fun. So to Vince Russo and everybody on the brand, thank you. To everybody on BDE, thank you. To the Realm Network, thank you. 2016, big things for the Realm Network and the Bill DeMott Experience. Subscribe now.